Welcome back to Modded Starfield with your favorite bounty hunter, Gagner. Let's see what we got on the docket. Yeah, I don't think we're going to Crix right now. Let's go do a few other things. Yeah, let's go back to Paradiso. Let's work on this. Yeah, I'm not ready to jump into Crix. We still need to finish setting up our ship before we really get into some serious combat in the key.
Hello, and welcome back, Mr. Tofik. I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience.
Let's find out. Something's amiss.
We try to stay out of the guest way, but we are always here if needed.
Alright, good for you. Hey, you. Chief.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with?
I'm here about the distress call that you sent.
Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences.
Oh,
so,
really?
Before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so?
Sure, I swear a lot.
Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions.
Alright. Well, get to the point? You just want me to blast it out of the sky?
What? No, jeez. Let's not be hasty. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Ollie, thanks. Well, we'll talk to Ollie later. Thank you. Let's go. Now, we should actually check our status. We probably need to sleep.
Good, you're awake. I was running out of knives to sharpen while I wait.
Cool. A little bit of beef and some cola. All good to go. Let's take off.
Engines firing. Here we go. Energy kick complete. Orbit steady.
Ouch. That hurts the ears. Really gotta work on this distribution of pips. Alright, that's not working. Try a different channel. Ouch. No, it's not working. Let me, want to fix my allocation 1 second. All right, let's board this puppy.
Docking job there. Nice work.
Thanks, Sarah. Well, let's find out what we got here.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile.
Oh, I'm hostile.
Agreed. But we must be ready for it. Now, eyes and ears sharp.
All right.
Human?
Yes. Didn't know there were other options.
Oh, pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge.
Why are you talking to him?
This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
At least he looks at me. Your ship is unlike any I've ever seen. What can you tell me about its design?
I don't know all the particulars, but I'll try to answer as best I can. It's a colony ship. It was built long ago by our ancestors to sustain our crew over hundreds of years in space through generations of travelers. It's sturdy, fast, and spacious. That last one is important because we had to take as many supplies as possible with us on the journey and still have ample space for our crew.
So I'm assuming you're gonna ask me a favor.
Oh. Hopefully it won't inconvenience you too much, but we're in a bind. See, you're the only one to approach us, and we really need your help. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others.
You know those others are humans, right?
Of course. We know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them,
And
we
what are
fully
your
expected
intentions?
negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge.
Oh. Okay.
Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am, for security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable.
Then again, I haven't seen
We've always assumed that's what happened.
The Constant is
So,
a peaceful
he gathered
ship.
the best and brightest
Don't
he could
change
find,
that.
built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Okay. Your pathing is messed up there.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Yeah, me too.
So, here we are. Let's talk.
Sure.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life.
Sounds like you could use some help.
Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you?
Well, not really. Depends what's in it for me.
I wish I could say that the satisfaction of helping others in need is sufficient, but I'm not getting that impression from you. I'm sure we can pull together some resources equivalent to whatever currency you use these days. We'll do what we can to make it worthwhile. And until then, you're free to make use of whatever facilities you need on our ship.
Oh, wow, thank you. Well, people in Paradiso want the same.
Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us.
I'll try. You had a claim on this planet. How could others settle here?
When we left Earth, there were no claims to planets this far out into space. We had assumed that we were the only ones attempting a generational journey such as this, meaning that there would be no need for a formal claims process.
Well,
regardless,
tough
my
luck.
ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, did manage to file a charter for this planet's first colony to be named New Jamestown. According to his records, no one took it seriously when he filed it, so likely it was either ignored or the records were lost to the ages. Given humanity's lack of interest in colonizing the far reaches of space at the time, it shouldn't have been a problem, but again, here we are now.
Alright, but diplomacy may require compromise.
Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there.
You out of your mind? There's nowhere they'd go for that.
I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
You're nuts.
Wow. I've heard about you, but here you are.
You people are just nuts. Cool place, eh? Alright, well, let's get back on the ship.
Just because our equipment's old.
We are here. What will be our next course of action?
Back to Paradiso. That's what our next course of action is, Andreja. Safeguarding the past and securing the future. Alright, where are we going? That way.
Everything good? We're here to
No
help.
bad people around? Nope, no bad people, I guess.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hello there.
Go up. Executive floor. Alright.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you
Why
have an
not?
appointment?
Kinda do. You have a problem with the ship in orbit, and I'm here to help.
Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board?
Nah, let's just go.
Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Negotiate, eh?
I just feel that we should be
Hey, you.
focusing on the natural beauty
I
of
didn't
this
realise
place.
You're the
Kiwi was
man I
letting
need to
people in
talk
here.
to.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
You're an idiot. You know it's not true.
Despicable? Hardly. Just a backup plan in case we can't get them to leave. But you're right. No one's going to buy aliens. Remind me to fire the marketing team.
Okay.
So tell me, what's the actual deal with this massive eyesore of a ship? Besides scaring people away.
Old Earth colonists. Desperate to settle after 200 years, I'm sure you can oh, no, we're not telling them that. It's a rickety old Earth ship full of uptight... Oh, no. Generation ship full of colonists from Earth here after a 200-year journey.
Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
Nope.
Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
Used to exist, you're suggesting I destroy their ship?
I'm not suggesting anything. Other than it would make our lives so much easier if that ship ceased existing. Make of that what you will.
Why can't we just let them settle on the other side of the planet or something?
We own this planet, they don't. Here at Paradiso, we don't like leaving things to chance. Who knows what these people will do with their land? Imagine the landscaping disasters they may come up with, and how that might mar the satellite imagery of the planet in our brochures. No.
Yeah.
Much better to assimilate them into our culture if they come here to live, rather than leave it to chance.
You're horrible. These are human beings and you're worried about landscaping? You're absurd.
Well, absurd or not, that's our official stance. I make the decisions that are best for our entire group. You don't.
I've made up my mind.
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain?
I'll buy the grav drive, convince him to settle elsewhere.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck!
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them. The resort facilities are precisely what we bring to...
You people are horrible.
Table.
All right. Let's go to Hope Deck.
Smugglers always like to use Hope Tech ships to resemble legitimate transports. I wonder how the company feels about that.
I don't think they care as long as I make a sale.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
No? Then don't.
Ron hopes the best thing that's happened to us.
Think so? Where are we going? Upstairs?
I have never liked Hope Tech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Nope. Oh, I think I need to go downstairs. Hey, you're the man. Hi. Hi. I hear you're a grav drive expert.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
Actually, hold on.
Wait, we still have business to discuss.
Not yet, hold on. Or you fleece me. Now we can discuss business.
Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? I'm a little busy, but I think I could spare some time.
We're all busy. I need to know if you can help put a grav drive in an old colony ship or not.
Ah, so that's what this is. Oliver Campbell told me to expect you. His courier just left. Didn't say you'd be so rude about it. But I guess that's the kind of company Oliver keeps. I did some research on ships from that era, so I have a decent enough idea of what we need to do. So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours?
No, we're gonna make a deal.
It's a pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
You don't need it anyway. You've had that part for how long? No one's offered to buy it. You're not gonna sell it.
True. I keep telling myself I'm holding on to it for the right time. Perhaps this is that right time.
Surely the profit you'd make doesn't compare to the freedom you'd be giving these people.
As much as I'd love to, I just don't know if I can afford to take a loss on this. Again, I'm sorry.
I know you'd like to help me if you could.
I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Glad you're starting to come around to my point of view.
I'm trying to be reasonable here. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the pod for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Fine.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help.
Yeah.
We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Well, that was painful. But we saved some money. Let's go.
Awaiting your orders, Captain.
There we go.
Board is clear. We're docked.
Let's go. All right, let's go.
Now that we know what's out there,
Where are we going? This way. Gotta talk to an engineer. There you are. Hey.
Keeping a 200-year-old ship running is no easy task.
Nope.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are! Welcome, welcome! I have a million burning questions, but I won't overwhelm you. There will be plenty of time for that later. Please, indulge me just a couple. How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster-than-light travel and eclipse our poor old ship?
We have grav drive technology. I could talk in depth about the physics of it.
Oh, I've heard of this technology, but always believed it was theoretical in nature. Maybe we can talk about it in more detail later. I'm sure you have more pressing matters to handle. I've waited this long. What's a little longer, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer Kazemi.
Kaz.
But you can call me Amin. And, I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today.
All right, I got it. You want to know what's changed since your ship departed?
Indeed. Thank you for being so kind and indulging me. You must understand how thrilling this news is for someone like me. Someone who suspected this encounter was, in fact, possible.
I'm supposed to help you prep the ship for the grav drive.
What grav drive? Just joking with you. The Paradiso engineers filled me in. Okay, let's see what we need to do. All right. This will be fun. And hopefully there will be no explosions in the process. I have just received word that the drive is here. Ready to get to work?
You need my help?
Yes, of course I need your help. My team needs to stay on top of their daily maintenance, and I need to make my own preparations for this gravity drive you brought us. Your help is going to be vital to this procedure. And have no worries, it'll be easy. I'll guide you through the process.
Fine. Let's go.
Great, great, great. there are 3 preparations I need you to help me make while I set things up on my end. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power from the port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic radiator. Then, turn the plasma runoff inhibitor function to 5%. Last, you'll need to decouple the magnetic flange pipe enclosures from the auxiliary module assembly. Got it? Let's hop to it!
Wait, what? Reroute power from port turbo pumped auxiliary cryogenic radiator. No.
Boy, am I glad you want some sort of aid.
Reroute port turbo pump auxiliary cryogenic.
Something.
No. What was it again? Port auxiliary. Why not? Oh. Turbo pump. What? Reroute power from port turbo pump to the auxiliary cryogenic. No. Cryogenic auxiliary. What? Cryogenic radiator. There we go. Brilliant. Well done, Lars. Plasma runoff inhibitor to 5%.
I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
And last but not least, decouple a magnetic flange pipe. Decouple magnetic flange auxiliary module. Oops. Decouple auxiliary module assembly. There we go.
Looks like everything is good to go, both your end and mine. Never thought I'd be so happy to learn about a brand new piece of technology.
Why didn't you wait for grav drives to happen?
Ah, great question. I do not know for sure, but I can venture a guess. All of the reading I've done on the matter suggests that at the time, there was uncertainty that the technology would ever work, or if it did, that it would work at the scale we needed. So, I trust they made the decision to strike out when they did, fully believing it was the only way.
Alright, fine.
Yes! So many! Does everyone have their own spaceships like you? Do people only live on naturally habitable planets, or did they learn to terraform? Are we in contact with alien species? I have so many more, but I don't want to take up all your time.
That's all question and answer time I have for now.
Ah, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I can have a bit of a big personality, I'm told. So let me know if I ever get on your nerves.
Oh, I will. Have any good heroic engineering stories?
Many years ago. I'll spare you the details, but when that happens, the ship and everyone on it is in danger of turning into a mess. I had to jury rig parts from old...
Yeah, we're done with you.
Good luck out there.
Who do I need to talk to? The captain, I think. Yeah. Why am I talking to this bozo? Let's go. Red's a grumpy guy, as you can tell. Let's get this over with.
Careful
Come
waving
on.
that fancy gun around.
Sure.
We've got
Hey.
strict rules around here.
Fine. Hey, Captain,
We
wake
didn't
up.
believe anyone would be out here, but I'm
Craft
glad.
drive installed. Let's go. Hurry up.
Well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you.
Yep.
The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix.
Good.
Thank you again for all you've done.
Yep. Let's talk about the payment now.
Payment. I hope that's not all you care about. It's not enough to help a ship full of poor colonists searching for a new home, I suppose. Still, you did help us. We don't have much to spare, but I'm sure we can find some way of repaying you.
A weapon. A piggy bank. Baseball. A soccer ball. A basketball. Hockey stick. That's what you gave me? XM 2311. I mean, it's not bad. What's the DPS on this? We might be able to do something with it. Okay, fine.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared for trouble than ever.
Quite a heritage to have brought this ship so far over such a long time. Worthy of the pride these portraits show.
Alright, well, next. Let's get back on the ship. That should take us to Aquila. Nope, we can't do that. We gotta get off the ship. Fine. Alright, everybody. Get me off this ship, please.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
You're a grump.
Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Sure.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
Wow, it's crowded here. So, thanks everyone for following the adventures of
Isn't it? I love this place.
Gagner. This is a crowded ship.
Okay.
We need to
How's
get
it
some more
going?
space here. Thanks for following our adventures. Check out the discussion of the possible episodes of other games coming up here after this episode. Take care of yourself, everybody, and if you can, please take care of someone else. I'm taking care of a lot of people here. Thank you for watching Lars Gagner Linux Gaming Channel. We're at 69, I think 70 actual subscribers now. A lot of videos there. We are shifting up the schedule. This is the end of October right now. Red Dead Redemption 1 just dropped. I just recorded the first episode, which will release later today. So our schedule will be Monday and Wednesday and Friday, Lore Room in the morning, Starfield Modded with Red Gagner in the afternoon. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, Starfield with Lars Gagner, our unmodded or vanilla playthrough right now, which is actually farther in the story. And that'll be in the morning, and in the afternoon, Red Dead Redemption 1. And then Sunday, we will go with some surprises. We'll see. Maybe we'll fill it in with more episodes of something that I want to push forward. Maybe we'll try something else. Someone asked about Elden Ring running in Linux, and any other requests that are coming in I can try. I did play at least one episode of No Man's Sky, I think, but I'm happy to drop something in if there's any requests. So maybe that's not just surprise, that's request. Let me know what you think. We got a lot of plays of our Lore Rim, so I definitely want to step up the amount of Lore Rim episodes coming out. So that's 3, maybe even 4 a week. We'll see how it goes. Thanks all for following. I appreciate the comments. There's been some requests for some tutorials on getting things running in Linux, and maybe I'll do that, but possibly over on my main channel. You can check that out. There's links in the channel description to my main channel, which is mainly videos for educators and my students that I teach in University Computer Science. Thanks all. Have a great day or great evening or great morning, and take care of yourselves. And if you can, take care of someone else.